and they barely got off the fucking hook. It literally started the same way. I went up to them talking fucking shit, but they pretty much told me fuck the alliance and shit like that. So it just went different. And then when I saw you, it was different because for them, I don't have a fucking relationship with Gigi, but for you, it's different because I got a history with you. You know what I mean? And when I saw you, I was like, you know, fuck this motherfucker, bro. There was all those times I had his back, and he's gonna join this gang and try to do the same shit to me. So it was just, you know.
I get it. I
know I shouldn't. I went over the fucking top. Trust me, I know I shouldn't have done it, but I want you to understand at least why.
No, I get it, and I know you're being sincere because you brought me down here and had a conversation man to man instead of me being up there and having to defend myself in front of 10 people, and I do appreciate that. And
I know you're not in it for the reason to fuck us. Other people may be, all right? They might not admit to it. And do you understand what I'm saying? I'm saying about that. Do you agree on that? Do you agree that there's some people's reasons for this is for us?
I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but
you don't have to say names, but
yes. I feel like yes, okay, yes, but I also don't agree.
It's not everyone. I understand.
Exactly. And I also don't agree that this whole thing was formed for you in particular. Because when I fought GSF, they hired people and hitmen to come after me. When I fought Italians, they did the same thing.
To be fair, GSF has to, bro. They're fucking.
I understand.
The Italians too. Like these are bottom tier.
Seaside
GSF,
did the same
they
thing.
can't do shit.
Seaside did the same thing to us, and they got ballers involved. I've gone through this, and when it comes to fighting you guys, we've had to fight Hydra, Street Team, Chang Gang. Now, I understand. I'm not here to insult you.
But listen, brother, you understand how it is, right? Like, think back to the times where everyone's going after you, right? Even if you know, for example, let's say someone's associating willingly, not because they have to, they're associating willingly with somebody who's trying to fuck your shit up, you know what I mean? And automatically, you're in defensive mode. So you're like, fuck that motherfucker too. You understand?
Mm-hmm. No, I understand.
You know how it is.
No, I do. And your points are valid. And I know how you feel about it, and I know how Vinny and stuff felt about it. And the main discussion now is like, I told the alliance, and the alliance agreed, like not too long ago when this thing was formed and the sprays came and we all did all this shit, that like Chang Gang is now known as one. And like when you guys fought Marabuntas and shit, nobody jumped in, bro. Like nobody in the alliance involved themselves. You guys did your thing, and it's going to continue to be like that. But where the waters get muddy, and I'm just being truthful with you, is when you guys say that you're one gang, but you guys have separate apps and separate territories. I know that maybe not all you guys.
Well,
have
that actually
sprays.
is just a recent thing. So from here on out, if there's a problem, if Hydra has a problem with someone, that's just between Hydra and them. The Street Team has a problem with them, that's just those two. But if somehow it gets intertwined, it gets intertwined. For example, we had Marabuntas had a problem with Street Team. All right, Street Team and them were going at it back and forth. Marabuntas decided it was a good idea to go to the gallery, kidnap everyone, including Big D and other people, which drew us into it. So there's a lot of scenarios like that happen as well, which people just don't fucking understand. And back in the day, people like Flippy and stuff would come with us more often because Flippy was pretty much CG. Hydra wasn't really a fucking thing. It was just Flippy and like fucking Miguel. Street Team, like all Street Team and Hydra have grown over time to